Hey, you ready?
No shit, it's you.
Hey, 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 yeah, hey. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it. Yeah, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up.
All right, this episode is brought to you by Struggle Mike, Struggle Cartel. Make sure y'all check it out. Hats, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff, man. Just go in there, man. Buffalo, Seneca Ave, all right? And also, it's out and it's available. Shine Time by Zaz, yours truly, out now on bandcamp.com/Zazyall, Zizyall. And now let's get into the episode. All right, this is Let's Chop It Up with Zaz, and today we got Casey Jones. What's up, beloved?
How are you, beloved? Good to see you, man.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good, man. Excited about today's episode. You know what I mean? We've been doing a lot of talking, a lot of texting and connecting. And, I want people to know who Casey Jones is. If you don't know, now you know, and you're going to know. Because this man is talented, all right? Amazing beats. The production is insane. I know you've heard him, but we're going to get into it today. Today's about Casey Jones, and we're here to show love. So what's going on? What you been up to, my brother?
And just grinding, just keeping busy. Always got to make something fresh for the people, keep it rolling, keep it interesting, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, always got to keep it interesting. That's for sure. So talk about Caesar for Prez, man. I'm gonna just get right into it, man, because that was a joint that it was popping and it's still popping to this day.
What's up? I appreciate that, man. Caesar for Prez is kind of like the debut album. Me and Lucky Caesar. We went in and put in a lot of work on that album, put years in mixing it, which is over the top, but that's what we had to do to get the job done. It was our first full-length project, and I mixed it along with my boy Manny at Rab Entertainment here, and Lucky Caesar himself. He put a lot of work in on the mix as well, so it was really a joint effort. Us three together, and it took a few years. It took a little longer than I wanted to, but I'm happy we finally got Caesar for Prez out. The reaction's been beautiful. Lucky really went in on this album.
Nice.
A lot of it, all of it was recorded at Moon Beach Studios, right on Lake Ontario. Unfortunately, I've actually moved out of that place since then, but it's a nice little moment in time.
Okay.
And yeah, man, he really went in the booth. He had a lot of stuff written, but there's a lot of verses and tracks on the album that he actually freestyled. So I appreciated his approach, and it wasn't just like he freestyled them because he didn't have anything written for it. Like, it was the plan to go into these tracks, have him, freestyle it and spit, because we wanted to get back to the authentic 90s feel of rap, and I feel like we definitely put out a nice product that the people, can resonate with. And I feel like we tell some good stories about struggle and just life, because it has its ups and downs. And I think the song progression on the album really shows that.
Nice. You could tell, man, the momentum was there. The production was definitely there too. The production was definitely there. You could tell the growth within the actual production as you hear the album. Was that something that was done like on purpose? Was that the plan to like start off with the tracks that you started off with, and then ended with tracks that you did like recently prior to dropping the album?
Um, we didn't really go into it like that. I think that's how it ended up working. Um, anytime I record a project, I'm trying to capture, as an engineer, I'm trying to capture the artist in that moment. So you obviously don't want, preferably, you wouldn't want to spend too much time recording on the same project. Therefore, you get, a solid snapshot of how the artist is in that moment. So you're not, you don't feel like you're listening to two different artists from the first song to the last. But, just the nature of the project took a long time. So I feel like because of that, like the song with Boldy James, I don't know if you could tell it's the last song on the album, but it definitely was done last. So I was hoping people wouldn't know that, but
Know
hey,
that.
that's a tribute to you and your ear. You know what I'm saying?
There
But
you go.
that's how it works. And For Prez is, in my mind, it is an amazing project. That a lot of talented people put a lot of effort into, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
That's what's up. Well, you could definitely tell the approach and the way you came out with it. It's definitely one to be proud of. So now that you dropped, I'm gonna call it the fundamentals, right?
Right,
Because
right.
when that was actually your first project that you dropped, right?
Correct. Yeah, that was my first one. I graduated at Oswego State in 2013, I think it was, and I feel like I met Lucky in 2014 or 15. So right when I met Caesar, we basically went into the booth like, I'd say 2 months later. So, you know, this album took legitimately like 3 years to curate. So
Yeah.
it was a little over the top as far as the timeline, but it was just one of those things. It was the first project. We're jumping into all these things that, like mixing and recording, that
You're
was a
trying to get it
little,
right too.
you got to be right. We're trying to be professional and represent.
And then you're learning too. So you're like trying to get it right and learning at the same time.
Tough. Yeah. It's tough to close that learning curve, you know what I'm saying? And execute it all at once.
Definitely, definitely. So now that you laid that groundwork, so now what are the reputable names that you're dealing with now, if you can mention?
Um, the past year, I've really felt compelled to look for features, look for placements, basically, is a better word for it, actually. Been sending a lot of beats out to a lot of different artists that I want to work with. I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of artists that, even like a year ago, I never thought was a possibility. So it's been amazing, really, and I'm very gracious for that. Um, to start, after For Prez was released, I got in contact with Rugged Triad Records, and we worked together. Um, we got a few joints out, and some are in the cut right now. But we did Numb on the first group album for Rugged Triad Records, and that was Indigo Phoenix, Motto, and Jay Hustle on that track, and that got some real amazing reviews uh,
Nice.
on the blogs, hip hop heads and all that. Insomniac magazine, shout out to them.
Yeah. Yes.
Um, and so that song was a lot of fun to work on. The beat was a little more up tempo than I'm used to, but I kind of got to get more up tempo with my beats. But anyway, that beat was it's lively. Let me just say that. And so I was really excited about the instrumental itself, and when they got it and what they did to it, it was crazy. It. that to me is a perfect example of capturing a moment, you know, in time. You know, I didn't record them, but to be able to get a feature or a placement on that record, it was a lot of fun. And I'm not sure if you actually got a chance to listen to that.
I got to check that out, man.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Indigo actually performed it live, her verse live during a performance that was over the internet as well as in person. And yeah, that song, I feel like when people heard that song, it kind of opened some doors for me. I definitely feel like that. And I appreciate Indigo for rocking with me and the whole team, motto, hustle, all that.
That's what's
That was
up.
a lot of fun.
That's what's up. Because you definitely got an ear, man. You definitely got an ear, and I know that a lot of producers, you know, they tend to make the same sound sometimes, which
Right.
is okay, you know, but you have that old school 90s boom bap flow that I definitely appreciate every time I listen. I'm like, wow, that's pretty amazing, man. So
Respect. Yeah.
do you actually have like that thing where you want to make it like that, or does it just come out like that? The beats.
As far as the beats, you know, it just I create beats that I want to hear. So um, it really is that '90s sound. You know, I grew up. I'm an '80s baby, so I grew up in the '90s. That was, you know, my introduction into hip hop, and I'm just capturing that, man. It's a lot of fun to make a beat and give you and have it give you that reminiscing feeling of the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is for me, really. And I feel like that's where rap should be at. Again, let's go back. Call me old
Yeah,
if you want to, but let's go back to the '90s when
yeah.
we're talking about this rap thing.
You know, shout out to everybody who's making money and you know making the music. That's what's up. But
Right.
at the end of the day, yeah, I do miss that. That's why everything I do, I try to make it like that. Um, you know, so definitely, I definitely understand. So the feeling, man, of being in the studio and putting together a production, right? And then, like you said, you know, putting it out there. And when it's received and you get it back, that's like a home run.
Right. Yeah. It's to see the reaction that people have, you know, is a big key for me. Um, you know, I'd like to think that I don't care, but I do. I care what people think. You know what I'm saying?
You got to
Um,
because that's how you know that's how things
and,
get done.
you know, and it's not like I'm making music just for me. I'm making music for everybody to listen to. So yeah, I care what people think, and
You know what?
you know,
I'm
it's
gonna say
dope.
this real quick, not to cut you off,
Yeah, go ahead.
but it's like one of those things, right? Like, yeah, you know, I do music for me. Okay, well then do it for yourself. Then don't put it out.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, what you mean you make music for you? I get it. You know what I mean? So keep it to yourself then,
right,
right?
right, right,
And then you wonder why things don't come out, you know, the way you want them to come out because you're stuck on one door and you don't want to open up the you know the next doors and stuff like that. I always say, man, appreciate the art and the art appreciates you, man. That's word up.
right.
Damn, yo, that's a slogan right there.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
that.
that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
you
Definitely,
gotta
man. Hip hop for
copyright
life.
that one.
Ooh. But yeah,
Right.
brother, man. So go ahead, man. Tell me.
So yeah, man, just getting a good reaction is obviously, you know, a goal I'm looking for when I put out a track. And let's see, after Rugged Triad, um, you know, I reached out to a few other artists. I've been working with Classic, with BSF. Um,
Nice.
so shout out to Big BSF. Um, my boy uh, Bono, Bono G's. He's on the internet. as under a different name, but that's how I know him as.
Okay.
He hooked me up working with Classic, and yeah, man, going on to the city with them, hitting the studio. It was definitely like a moment in my life where I was like, I had to pinch myself. I'm like, shit, I'm sitting
Man.
there in the studio with BSF. This is crazy, And
Shout out to Vino, man.
yeah, shout out to Vino and the whole crew, Shooter, all the man, Benny, man.
And
It's
Pretty
dope.
Ricky Hyde.
Yeah, Ricky dropping real
Man,
soon.
right
Look out
there.
for plates too.
It's April
Everybody's
20th,
got to
man.
go cop that. And Classic has a track coming out this Friday, so keep a heads up for that.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So, BSF is always doing things, so it was an honor to work with them, and I hope we can keep it going. I'm excited for Classic album coming out. It's I believe it's going to be called Class in Session, I believe.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Classic's got some dope rhymes, man. He's another blue collar dude, hard working dude, you know, just a guy trying to reach for greatness. You know what I'm saying? We're all trying to reach for greatness, but Classic, I feel like he's close, man. Like the tracks we've put together and some of these bars I've heard from him, I think he's almost there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that lightly. Like I don't like to say, "Oh, this guy's great" or "that guy's great," but just that feeling you can get, like I said, when you're making a dope beat and you get that reminiscing feeling. When I was in the studio with Classic, yeah, man,
You could
there was
feel it,
greatness.
man.
There was greatness there. You know what I'm
You could
saying?
feel it, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you see it growing from the base up, you're like, wow, it's just great. No homo.
Right. Pause.
Word. But yeah, man. Yeah. When you do that, man, it's like you could appreciate it more than when someone's catered something,
Well, it's a phrase that's used a lot, but getting it out of the mud, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who's worked hard in life to build something from nothing, you know what I'm saying? Every hustler knows what I'm talking about. You know when that's real and when it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
When it is, that, it's something to see, that's for sure.
For sure. So yeah, man, we're excited, man, to see that, man. I definitely appreciate everything you've done so far. I'm grateful that we're actually doing something as well. Stay tuned, by the way, y'all. And the work ethic is crazy. Just here. Oh, next day you get what the hell? That's fast, man. I'm like, that's what's up. But
Yeah,
that's what hard work is, and you can tell when somebody loves something. When they love to do something, it don't become work to them. It's just something they like to do.
Yeah. And people, might wonder how I can stay active. Not that I'm out there on social media all that much, doing much, but I framed my whole life to bring myself to this point, to where I'm at now in this music game. So, it's been years of schooling and hustling and framing my whole life, you know what I'm saying, to be here now, active, doing what I'm doing.
Doing what you're doing.
There's been a lot of work behind the scenes, as you might know, to get everything right, because life's a balance. You gotta do the work in the background to make sure the foreground is just as good.
So that you could have time to do that. You know what I mean?
Right. People
definitely that.
People might wonder, you know what I'm saying, like why I got it like I got it, as far as being able to put so much of my own time into this. It's because I've framed my whole life around it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like music is my passion. So,
Definitely,
how it
man.
goes.
Yeah, music is amazing, man. It's an amazing thing, man, to be able to do. Mossberg, man. Let's talk about Mossberg.
That's my guy.
Shout out to
Mad Faith.
Mossberg, man, my
Mad
brother.
Faith Mossberg. Go check out his latest album, Bad Face
Mossberg is dead, man. Definitely.
Produced by Dead Beats, man. That's
Shout
a
out,
classic album.
shout out to
Again,
Dead Beats, man. Shout out my man
shout out.
Gino.
Word.
Definitely.
Those Buffalo boys, man, they keep it real. For real.
Man, it's crazy, man. Mad love too over there, too. Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I actually just met Mad Face a few months back. I'd send him a pack of beats out of the blue type shit. Because I definitely saw something in him. Like I could tell he was reaching a sound within his own sound. He was kind of reaching something that was special. You know what I'm saying? I could tell he was getting to a point in his career where he was ready to like show and prove a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I sent him a pack and one of the beats, Residue. I believe that was I don't know if that was actually the beat name, but the song we created was called Residue, and we actually shot a video for that, and I'm really excited for the world to see it. We're working on an album currently. So I'd say it's about half done.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to get that finished, and I got to send him some more beats, tonight type shit. And yeah, man, he's ready to focus on that. I know he's got a project with Big French, and I want to be respectful to that timetable as well, because I respect the hell out of Big French. Shout out to Big French.
Shout out to Big French, my brother.
Yeah, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? All that. Trill, all that. But yeah, respectfully, considering his album he's got with Big French, I'd like to put the Mad Face Mossberg album out this year.
Nice.
Maybe drop it in the fall type shit.
Yeah.
I think it would be dope. I think people would fuck with it. If you listen to Mossberg is Dead, it's a nice little it's a nice journey into a sound that I feel like is upstate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from upstate. I grew up in Syracuse. And I feel like the sound we capture up here as producers is very 90s centric, grimy boom bap. Think of Griselda. I think you're thinking along the right line of like what upstate sound is. And it's been fun. Shout out to Griselda.
Yes.
They paved the way, man. Like, if it wasn't for Griselda and BSF and all that, people wouldn't be paying attention to what I'm doing right now. And that's 100%. Like, I know that. Shout out to them.
Definitely, man, for bringing that back. And shout out to De La Soul, too, man. They own their masters now, man.
Yes.
Plug one.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Own your own stuff. That's what's up.
Definitely, man. So what's next, man? What's next for Casey Jones, the super producer?
My God, you're too kind.
Hey.
I got a project I'm working on with Lennox Hughes and Stars Coleman. I'm not sure what we're calling it, but that's something I'm really excited about. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Lennox. Shout out to Stars.
Shout out to Mark.
Yeah.
My man, Mark.
My guy there, Mark. He's the man. Yeah, I'm really excited to work with them. It's really a dream come true, to be honest. And yeah, I know Lennox is in the writing process right now. I think Stars is going to get into that in a little bit. And so we'll see when that comes out. I'm guessing maybe winter. I'm not really sure. I'm not the person pushing that one. So
Lennox is a cool cat, man. I like Lennox.
Mark and the team, when that comes out. Yeah, Lennox is the guy, man. I sent him some tracks before, and the songs he sent back were like hit songs. Like you can hear on the radio, like right now.
He tears into them, man.
Yeah, man. The bars and the hooks he puts is just crazy. So shout out to Lennox, man. I'm a big fan. Let me just say that. I'm a big fan.
Yes, definitely, man. So yeah, man, I'm excited, man, for everything you got coming. And like I said,
Yeah.
we appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Ground Wave. I just dropped a track with them called Dirt with Mo Ruckus and Frank White on that. It's that just dropped on YouTube. That's a dope track. That was like a out of the blue type thing because I sent some beats to Mo, and
Okay.
yeah, I really respect what Ground Wave is doing right now. I feel like they really capture that essence that we're trying to feel
Okay.
when it comes to this boom bap, So shout out to
Gotcha.
them and go check that out because it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
gotta check that out.
Yeah,
You gotta send me all them Jones, man, so I can check them out.
Word.
Definitely,
doubt.
man. So yeah, man, you're definitely going up and is up from here and no looking back.
Word.
Only to reminisce on good times. And
Right.
yeah, I think you definitely have what it takes to make it in this in this industry, man. Definitely do, bro. A lot of people would
For
love to have you in a studio,
Word.
bringing that knowledge that you have to create amazing music.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. It's been such a journey. Um, and along this journey, I was able to link with Lord Mob, and shout to Lord Mob again, Flea Lord, Bangs, man. Being able to produce a track for them on that Lord Mob compilation was a dream come true. Shout out to Trillmatic for making that happen.
Nice.
And also, I cannot wait for Delgado to be released.
Oh yeah.
Flea Lord or Marciano. I mean, Rocky Marciano is a genius, so that's going to be crazy. Flea Lord brings it every single time.
Every song, every single song.
Nah, he doesn't take a minute off, much less a bar or nothing.
The monster.
Hardest working man in hip hop, man. Shouts to Flea Lord.
A monster. I would like to hear him on Mad Lib tracks.
Word.
I'd like to hear myself on Mad Lib tracks.
Right.
You'll hit me up, man.
Word.
But yeah, brother, man, we appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah, man.
It's
been an honor, honestly. I've been watching your podcast for a little bit now, and
appreciate you, brother.
Always love the info it brings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we try to, give a platform to everybody with that 90s feel. Everybody's welcome on, but right. I keep it, as I always say, man, the underground, man. That's
right.
The underground,
That's what
and you don't have to have an amazing song. You don't have to have 50,000 followers to get on here, folks. I appreciate hard work and I know what's hip hop. I am hip hop, and can nobody say I'm not. You feel me? Because I've been around this shit forever. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it. And I love everything that I'm seeing. I love how everything is coming out. How it's doing a 360 back to when I started to listen to hip hop. Shout out Black Moon. Black Moon, you said you wanted to do a versus. You should, I think Black Moon against who? Who you think?
Oh man.
Against That's Smith and Wesson, son.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
You feel me? Because Sean P would have took on all them cats by himself. I'm sorry, y'all.
Right.
It would have been Sean Price versus Boot Camp.
That would have been fair.
Woo.
Fair.
Word. Yeah. And Bernadette might even go in there and spit a few bars. You know what I mean?
She got bars.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you she does, man. Shout out Bernadette, man. I'm trying to get you up here forever, man. Definitely.
Shout out to Bernadette, man. I'm a fan for real.
Definitely, man.
Rest
so
in
yeah.
Peace, Sean Price.
Yeah, rest in peace, Sean Price, man. Make sure y'all go cop them new Ewings, man. I cop mine. You better grab yours, son. Definitely, man. And again, This podcast was brought to you by Aki Montega as well. This is one of his t-shirts here. We don't negotiate with poverty. You feel me? Aki Montega. Go check it out. And support hip hop, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And you know, I appreciate Casey Jones stopping by, representing, you know, letting us know what's coming. And we got a surprise for y'all too later this year.
That's what's up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely, brother, man. You want anything you want to say to your fans, man? Or your new fans now that you just got?
Shit. Just man. I just want to shout out the people I've been working with, Lucky Caesar, Rab Entertainment, Matty Green, Jay Hustle, Indigo Phoenix, Motto, Mad Face Mossberg, Lennox Hughes, Stars Coleman, Flea Lord, Bangs. And I hope I get them all because I know I'm going to feel bad if I miss somebody. But
hey, man, they know what it is.
Ziz, salute to you, man.
Appreciate you, beloved, man.
Yeah, man. It's been, you know.
You know what? People call me Ziz, Ziz. It's Zaz. Zaz. There you go.
Cut that out for me. Cut that out for me, all right?
I gotta say it, man. It's Zaz. I appreciate every single one of y'all. But go ahead, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Zaz. Yeah, man. All y'all. It's just been a pleasure to work with you. And I hope we can keep it going. Shout out to Chuck Chan, because that's my guy.
There you go.
Keep her out for Grime Wave. That's the team, you know. And BSF, Big BSF.
Big BSF, man.
Love y'all. Those are my guys. Yeah, man. Lord Mob.
Get ready. Get ready, man. Because after
21, you're the Lord Mob. Shit.
After this year is a wrap, son.
Oh, man.
There's so much projects coming out. It's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. So, yeah, I just want to shout those guys out. And, yeah, man, keep your ear open. You might hear some new music from me very soon. And, shit. You never know where it'll be.
Damn right. And, you know, at the end of the day, all that is lovely. But if your attitude ain't right, you ain't getting nowhere in life.
Right.
You heard it here first. You got to have the attitude, folks, the positive attitude. When you meet people, try to be a little nice. You don't know what you could get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's amazing that the stuff that you got to see that, you know, you try to connect with people and they give you like the, you know, the gas face. You know, we ain't, you know, rest in peace, MF Doom, man. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Word, right. Man. So, yeah, beloved, man, it's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure. We got to do it again. Next time you be here, couple Grammys, you know what I mean? Couple Grammys, you know? Maybe to cover Rolling Stones, you know what I'm saying?
You never know. You never know.
And by the time this comes out, Zaz and Big Daddy Chop, the album will be out. You feel me? The album will be out. Make sure y'all pick that up. It's called Combined Thoughts. We are Combined Thoughts, right? And that's how we're gonna do it.
Nah, you definitely need to go check that out, people, because Zaz and Combined Thoughts are bringing it. And if you haven't seen that single that's out right now, they need to check that out too.
That single's hip hop to the core, man.
Hell yeah, man. Salute to you guys.
Damn, that shit is hip hop. Make sure y'all grab, man. Shine Time Zaz, fully produced by Jamar Johnson in bandcamp.com/ZIZYALL. Hit me up directly on Instagram. I'll give you a discount. All right. Well, this is Let's Chop It Up with Zaz. And today we had a special guest, and that guest was Casey Jones, the motherfucking craziest, one of the craziest producers I know.
Salute, man.
Definitely. And we out with the Messiah.
Yeah. What up, Zaz? Check it. Yo. Recordable heat, my aura is street in 16. I'ma slaughter the beat, no cap, no gloves, just
What's cracking, y'all? This is Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
This your motherfucking boy Benny the Butcher.
Right now you rocking with your boy Chinks.
Hey, what up, Beans? It's King Crooked.
You already know, man, your boy Ito.
Yo, what's up? It's your man Royce the 5'9". I just want to let you know if you fuck with my girl DJ Beans, I'ma fucking kill you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna kill you.
To the MI, cat like a semi.
Hip hop ain't dead, you just gotta holla at Beans.
Holla at Beans!
When I do my thing, got the place on fire, burn it down to flame.
DJ Beans.